5.
Oh.
So as you walk in and he sees the mask, Zoabe steps back from you, giving you clearance with your horns as you kind of swish in between, and he steps away from you. And you see just a glint of his face change and flick back.
Loki.
Thanks, Loke.
Okay.
You know this stuff. He has to be something that is affected by iron.
Right.
Proximity.
Well, if he might be my owner at some point, I'm not
You don't know.
trying to be a dick.
It is information that you now have.
Yeah.
Do we have any other cards before we get into this?
Nope, not yet.
I just had the +2 composure.
That's it.
All right. So he puts a spear down. I'm assuming you reach across and grab that branding iron that's on fire.
No, not yet. So
Okay,
first
well, it's
I'm going
there.
to. Yep, right. I got it. Mentally inventoried. So I'm going to do another. I'm going to try some social combat first.
What would you pick your card that you want to do? Don't tell me. Just pick it
Yep.
and put it on the
So I
table
just-
and flip it when you're ready. Yep. And I will drag it up.
Yep.
Looks
All
good.
right, so he leans forward as close as Soviet will feels that the centaur will allow him without hitting him.
I'm assuming you're within breathing distance. I mean, he is
so
like,
he's like
in your face.
yeah. So he leans forward and he says, "Give me the spear, and I will show you exactly what I'm capable of."
Flip your card. I will tell you that he is hostile
Ooh. Okay.
because he hates flesh and blood. So you got 2 banes to your action to persuade him. Do you have any professions to wash that away?
Cards.
I don't.
Or does anybody have a card to do
Cards.
composure damage?
Cards.
They both stand back, and you see that Zobe has turned around and he's given money to both of the Myrmidons, and they leave the room.
Oh.
And they go to the other side of the doors and shut them.
Indeed.
And you hear, "Don't worry, just a little practice in the other room," and the voice is muffled as the door shut. You can just delete that card if you're done with it. Book. So you got 2 banes.
Okay. And the composure gives me. That's basically hit points, right?
You're trying to do persuade. It's will against will. Yep, you got 2 extra. So in your blue circle, you have 5 normally. Up that by 2, which is good because 1 attack can put you down. You are a broken man who has seen much.
That's why I don't give a shit. All right.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Whoa.
Another steely-eyed +2 composure for who?
Hey, there's
Sloviak
another
again.
+2.
Sloviak. You got another 2.
He's gonna need it.
Before the end of this campaign, you will be able to pronounce it correctly. I promise.
Soviet, I'm saying it right.
It's me. I'm
No,
doing
not
this.
you.
Slow. I'm doing slow because he's
All right,
slow.
so I'm going to roll with the Banes first.
It's
All
my
right.
wit.
So do I know you got any professions to add?
I don't.
All right.
He's a whaler and a sailor and a smoker and a joker.
Midnight Taylor.
All right. Midnight Taylor.
You guys need help with your wit. I'm the mouth in this group.
Give
All
me
right.
that. Give me that spear, and I'll show you what
Uh-oh.
flesh and blood can do.
And what did you get?
7.
I'm going to openly roll this.
A
I get a
boon.
D20.
A boon
Are
was
you
just
giving it-
played.
You can roll your boon.
He got a boon.
Well, no, it's for combat. It's for combat.
Oh, it's for combat. Well, if
Was
it happens,
okay.
you'll have it
Sorry,
for
my
combat.
bad. Yep.
So I failed actually. I get a 6. So give me your D6 damage to him, and you are in. Is it social combat or regular combat they just played for you for extra damage?
The boon was for social.
Okay.
I'm
so
sorry.
just
The
give
boon
me-
was for regular. The boon was for regular combat.
Yeah, that was a boon. It was a red card. Yeah.
Hey man, he might get into combat. give me your roll
3.
here.
3.
3 damage. All right.
He might still need it, James.
Oh, he might still need it. If he pisses this guy off enough, blows won't come from his side.
What?
And he takes the spear
speak.
and he shoves it into your chest with his fist and he goes, "Take it from me."
I laugh.
And he hits you enough, like from like this far away, to shove you back, like Jet Li style. Pushes you away from him. Take it from me.
Okay.
Are you going to attempt to do so?
He's feeling saucy
This
tonight,
is,
folks.
Or are you going to keep trying social combat?
No.
This man doesn't look like he's trying social combat. He's ready to skewer
so
you.
I think assuming he's not blocking me from the
He is-
iron in the fire, the poker, I'm gonna.
I mean, this guy is in your grill. You can just
Yeah,
reach
so
behind him and grab it.
Yeah, that's exactly. So I kind of roll around, grab that, and take a
Well, then-
swipe at him.
This is going to matter. So I'm going to do this. Are you going to go on fast or slow? Fast means you get one action, which means you would pull the iron. Slow means you get to pull it and attack him.
I'm going on slow.
Because you'd use your move to pull it and your action to attack him on slow.
But going slow means he goes first.
If I go on fast. If I go on slow, I go after you.
So I'm absolutely going slow. I want to do both. I want to take it, drag it, and
Zox,
or grab
what
it
are you
and slow.
going on?
Slow.
All right, I am going on slow as well. So both of you go before me.
I hold my action to see what happens with slow.
Okay, Soliak, you're first. This is what we're basically hearing right now. Shrink this down, put it off to the side. I will flip it to slow. Go ahead, Soliak. It's a D6 damage, and there's a D6 fire. If you are successful, he will also light a blaze.
Or when you skull.
Okay, so I got
my God.
one boon from the card, and then I get
Yep.
two boons.
Natural
from,
boons to attack. Yup.
That was a blood.
I am a
if I-
defensive combatant. So you have one bane against me. I'm a defensive fighter.
That's
Okay.
Dox's girlfriend.
All right, so a net 2
Woman.
boons.
Oh.
And,
I thought that was one of the pool ladies.
Tell her I need a toga. She can't be in the scene.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's a net 2 boons, and then if I just got an injury plus D6 injury if I actually injure him. Card was played.
All right.
Oh, but I gotta hit him first, son of a.
Oh.
That's a lot of boons. You got,
Yeah, I got a
3 in
12.
total, so you got 2 now.
Yeah, I only got a 12.
At 12, do you want to use your favor to reroll?
Oh, I can do that.
Right.
Yes.
do it. You're
Fucking
feeling
hell.
saucy, slow.
Are the boons gone, or is it still the same boons?
You reroll the D20. You don't reroll your boons and banes, I don't believe.
Okay. It's a little better. 15.
And then what is that with? What is your banes on top of that, or your boons on top of that? What's your highest one? Is it already added? Oh, it's already added. That's enough. I am currently a 14 because I don't have my extra armor plates on.
Okay.
So give me your D6 and then a D6 fire. I would just roll a D6 twice. Just tap it on the dice roller. 4 actual. You do not add your strength. You only add your strength to hit.
Yep. So 3 and 1.
All right, so you hit him, boom, and fire, and his whole body ignites. And the 2 people who are in the room go, and the woman walking through the door turns around to go out, and the door is shut, and she can't get out. These 2 back up. They're like, oh my, Zorbe, what are we going to do? Zorbe turns and looks and goes, aren't you friends with Blythe? Totally ignoring the combat. And he goes, oh, yeah, so we're here for him. He turns around and runs a knife into the guy's throat next to him,
Whoa.
Oh my.
Whoa.
putting this guy down. And Zorbe looks to Zox over his shoulder with that look of, are you
Winches.
with me or against me? With that said, I need to know if you are with him or against him. If you're against him, we're going to social combat. If not, do what you're going to do on your slow.
Thanks.
Zox, are you with him or against him? Are you with Zorbe, the Lanista, or against him? As he just runs one of the dudes through.
Yeah. He did it. Well, then I'm with him.
I repay.
Like,
Oh,
wow.
it's Zox card. Zox
On your
card.
slow, Zox, what would you like to do?
That's great.
I finished clapping, and I'm just keeping an eye on Stolbeck. If
Okay, so
it's hit
we
over his head, I'm ready to cast Ruin.
all right on slow. This guy scrambles for the door as well, and they're pounding on the door to be let out. and you see the door start to open up.
But
Do you wanna
I'm
do
in the
anything?
way. Am I in the way?
Nope, you're right here.
Oh, I thought
And
the
they're
door
here.
was right there. Oh,
No.
Okay, got it.
This
got it.
this got moved. This is
Okay.
a piece of furniture.
My bad.
So
Okay,
up to you. You still have a slow action. Do you want to do anything? They're trying to get out, and you see the door start to crack open. And the Myrmidon's like, "What's wrong in here?" As he's opening the door, the two people are like scrambling.
Fuck him.
All right. Then we go back to the next round. Slow or fast? Slovak.
Slow.
Soviet. Slow. Soviet. Fast or slow?
I am going to go fast.
I am going to go on
Good
fast as
plan.
well. You hit the guy and put him on fire, and he looks down and sees he's on fire, and his face just turns and looks at you. He does not try to put the fire out at all.
Yeah, that seems about right.
So we are going to be on fast. I am on fast. Is anybody else on fast? And Slurg and Grum, you guys hear combat start to break out in the other room. And Blythe is too busy talking to give a shit.
I got some plans.
All right. I will ask the other two, are you going on fast or slow? And are you moving towards the room, or are you doing something else while the distraction is starting? Grum, Slurg?
Oh, we're having a
slow.
Oh,
Okay, slow.
I'm getting drinks. I was going to grab a tray full of different wines and some ales to take back into that room. I have the fighting is not
So you
my
know
concern.
that there is wine and ale in room 6. You can literally just walk into the next room and go grab them.
That's what I'm going to
So
do,
on
and I'm trying to
slow?
get several. Yeah, slow. Yeah.
All right, so you can walk into here.
Okay.
Okay. I will open that door for you because you're kind of going in and out. I will describe that scene when we get back to you. Slurg, where
perfect.
are you going?
None of this. I have no idea about any of this stuff that's going on extraneously beyond my room.
Okay.
So I was thinking about just sliding up over here and cozying up next to the orc. What was
The
his
goblin,
name?
you mean? The goblin? He's another goblin.
The goblin.
Slish looks to you. Slish, Dominus Slish, he goes, "Well, look at you. Aren't you a fine specimen of goblin kind? Are you a fighter, a lover, or a murderer? I like the last more than the other two."
Well, it's not what I do in the arena, but rather outside. Someone as unassuming as myself is easily overlooked, which is my strength, and my dominus' unseen sword, if you know what I mean.
I do know what you mean. Blythe is a horrible individual. I am not a big fan of him. He is a fat oaf. And he looks across the arena, and Blythe looks up and goes, "I see you, little goblin. Just remember, when today is over, we are no longer..." Yeah, whatever. And he puts his hand up. He's like, "I'm interested in you. The Mistress of Bone has had her eye on you."
I'm not keen on her.
She seems keen on you. You should
I'd
be
rather one
worried.
Could appreciate my finer skills.
I see. Well, I'm only looking to purchase 2 gladiatorial people today, not 4.
Basic weapons rack, Slurg.
Slurg, looking around the area you're in, the table next to you, there's a bunch of cutlery made for cutting cheeses.
Nice.
There's a knife. There's like a one of those old time style like potato slicers, like a mandolin. There is also a meat. There is a meat tenderizer as well. Your choice of weapon.
Where is Slurg right now on the map?
Slurg is hiding right here.
Okay. Just making
I
sure
will
it's not-
move. Slurg is where's my red mark? Where did it go? Here we go. I'm gonna duplicate
So
this.
you said there's cheese and some cutlery, eh?
Yep. I'll put one here for you as well, Jimmy, so you can
Yeah,
easily see this room.
yeah, just make sure people can see what's going on there. Yep.
No problem.
I begin to cut off some cheese and offer it to Slish.
Are you using a knife? Are you using the mandolin?
Yeah, for sure the knife.
All right, so you grab the knife, and he goes, "It is a fine piece of cutlery," and he pats an empty scabbard on his hip. And you look at it. It's not a normal knife. This is a nice dagger. It is a dirk made for definitely perforating holes in people. He's like, I don't know where that came from.
Thank
and
you,
he
James.
walks away from you. And he goes over here to grab food.
Excellent.
You go
play,
into the
James.
other room. Okay.
Well,
Brum, you go in and start gathering all of your stuff. You go over and grab drinks and stuff over here
And
on the last round of slow from
I
last
have a
round.
heavy weapons rack card.
Behind you, you hear bits of conversation. This man here that you can see
Yeah.
is talking to the two females dressed in like togas with feathers over their shoulders and in their headdresses. And he goes, Mistress and daughter, we're about ready to finish the dark ritual in the other room. If you would join us. And they go, we don't worship your god. And he walks away. And an orc walks into view.
Uh-oh.
And he's talking to him.
Oh,
He's
not
he
orcs.
is
I'd have to be
dressed
orcs.
in like a swimming garb, like pinstripe white blue classic swimming garb. And he pulls up the edge of the pool like this. And you know room 7 is usually a private bath. And he's like, well, ladies, are you here for the fun or are the other two men under the water just for me? And they go, nah, not our cup of tea. And they turn around and they see you grabbing wine. And they walk over and grab 2 of the glasses off of yours and move their way into the birthing chamber. That's on my slow.
Okay. Where's my heavy
was
weapons
here.
rack?
So as you're going through and grabbing wine, above the mantle, there is a great sword and 2 gladius along the side. Next to them are 2 long spears. They're all decorative, but you're pretty sure they're real weapons. Not sure from whom or
Yeah.
if they're still good, but they are there for use.
They're there. So I know that they're there. Okay. All right. I'm supposed to I'm getting the wine and moving back. I've got
Okay.
a full tray here, and I'm going back into the room.
Did you take any of the weapons? You could easily hide a gladius under your toga if you wanted.
Toga.
As long as you don't get bumped or anything, it won't fall away. If you want a heavy weapon from them, it would be the spear or the greatsword, and you would need a good damn excuse to bring it into play.
I know it's there. I just want to know that it's there to get right now. Okay. Because I have an
I will
idea.
put a weapons rack there to remind us, and I will put a heavy one there just so we know is an indicator. All right, that takes us back to the beginning of the round we were talking about before we brought the 2 in. We are on fast. On fast, is there anybody in this entire group that would like to go on fast?
I'm going fast.
Okay,
Fast
you're gonna
just
go
makes
fast?
an action, right? I'm not going to interact with anything. I just want to go chat with the people in there. So
If
that's
you're
fast.
just walking into the room, it would just be on a fast.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal. I'm assuming you guys are in social combat until you have said otherwise.
Yeah.
Okay. So fast. Zox, what are you going to go on?
Whoa.
Slow?
Low.
Yeah.
I think that's what he said. Yeah.
All right, slow it is.
I thought he said,
Two.
whoa.
Yeah. That's what I thought he
too. I
said
did
too.
I was like,
Whoa,
is, he,
whoa.
is he about to sing us a song? So
Oh.
as you walk in and you look behind you at the 2 guys, the one dead guy on the ground, as he pushes him down to the ground and slides him off the blade on fast, he turns and points to the other 2. He says, both of you at the door, stay. And that's what Zorbe is saying to these 2. You 2 go, actually, no, just Soviet goes on fast. You go before me. What would you like to do? Are you attacking the Dominus?
Oh yeah.
All right, give me your
With
roll.
with the red hot poker.
Yep, he is still on fire, so you won't get to light him on fire again, but you will do extra fire damage from the poker before I skewer a hole through you with your 18 health that are left.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just waiting for Zox to pull some crazy spell out and murder somebody in this room.
Hey.
I'm about to.
He will.
Yes, natural 20. Well, mate, is that a natural
Fuck
20 or
yeah.
dirty 20?
Nice
Green
job.
box means natural.
Yeah. Red is the fumble.
Yeah, so as you pull back with the hot part brand, and he brings his staff up, You pierce him. Where do you hit this man at is the question, because that, sir, is a critical injury, and you have the critical injury card.
I do.
So-
I'm gonna. Yeah. So, not being terribly familiar with constructs, I'm gonna go for what I know and try and beat him in the head.
All right, so what is the D6 for? Is it to the injury roll?
Yeah, it's +6 to the injury roll.
Plus, so
Plus
3D.
plus D6 plus 1d6.
You roll 4d6 now, then.
Come on, decapitation.
Ooh.
Oh, 13.
13. 13 bleeding injury.
Ooh.
So you stab him and oil starts to pour out of him. Bleeding injuries are sustained and they continue. You bleed profusely from the injury. At the end of each round, you take a d6 extra damage. Multiple bleeds stack. Brian, that should make you very happy. That means that I need your damage, sir. It is a crit, so it is double.
So 2d6 then, correct?
2d6 and then a d6 fire. All right, and then a d6 fire.
Okay. Come on, 2.
So, and then I need a d6 fire from the continuum burn.
4. So
All right.
14 total.
Yep. You see he is leaking oil everywhere and spouts of fire hitting the ground as he reaches back over his head as you skewered him with both hands, bringing the spear down on the end of fast. I'm going to roll this in the open to try to hit you. I get a d20 and 2 boons. Oh, that I'm probably not going to get this. What is your defense with no armor right now? I got a 12. Oh, no, sorry. I got a 9.
You got a 9.
9.
What's it say?
Got a 9. I get my strength bonus to it, so that's a 3. So no, that's right. I did it right. He's an 11 total. 12. He's a 12
See,
total.
my shit. Sorry. My
If you go to your armors, you can just turn armors off because you don't got any right now, unless it's natural armor.
well, that's what I
I
thought.
have
But
an iron mask. Clang. Clang.
how do you?
Clang,
what is
clang.
it calculated? Is it 10 plus agility without
Yep,
armor?
Yep.
11.
Okay, so I hit you. I do
Oh, I thought you said you got a 9. Oh,
9,
okay.
but I have
Oh,
my
you got a
strength
12.
bonus. I have a 12. I have plus 3 strength. So I do
Got it.
3d6 normally. 9 points of damage as I skewer you.
Okay.
And then you can just mark that off of either your character sheet or the token, and it will
Yep.
do either one. So he stabs and runs you through. Zox, you see the spear come out the backside of his shoulder as they are fighting in the middle. These people are screaming like crazy now, not wanting to take part. And that takes us into slow for everybody. Let's do Zox because he's in the room, and then we'll do the other 2 who are out milling about. Zox, what do you want to do as you see this people panicking? Door is creaked open now. Looks like they're trying to get out of the room.
I'll, at a minimum, I'll go over to the door and just shove that fucker open.
All right, give me a strength roll. There are 2 of them, so you have 1 bane
Ooh.
as you're holding the door shut. Myrmidon's just sort of opening it. He's not really trying.
All right. So,
He's been paid to look the other way.
okay.
And if you have any professions, I don't know if you have anything that helps you with strength, but
I was a military man, but I don't think.
I'll give you a boon for that. Holding doors shut, things like that. Most military guys I know are at least strong while they're in boot camp.
Oh, I get to re-roll that because of my
Mm-hmm.
ability. Ooh!
Awesome.
That's good because I had a 16.
Oh.
Well, you would have timed me, but you blow it out of the water. You hold the door shut, and they both turn and look at you, and they see the drip of blood coming down still, like it never stops. And you got stains on your toga already. They're like, "I'm sorry, we're very sorry." Give me. I would like some influence damage to them. Give me some composure damage. Give me a D6. See if
I
you
laugh
can
in
break
their
their
face.
composure. She is stronger willed
Oh, I
than he
get
is.
to re-roll that.
I thought it was only Boons and Banes. Is it anyone or is it just Boons and Banes?
I'll look it up, but I believe I'm right.
If it's all, then you just broke this one guy. Because he's already been beaten into submission from Solviak earlier. I'm assuming you were intimidating them.
Yeah, actually, can I play a card right now?
Do you have one?
I have a social card.
What do you have?
I have Intimidate.
Oh, that's what you're rolling. Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay.
All right, flip her over. They are currently neutral. So there's no Boons or Banes.
All right. So my total, I guess. Oh wait.
You're fine. That was your roll already. I assumed you were intimidating. So
Okay, good.
You just did 5 damage to me. This woman is still standing. She looks you in the eyes, scared for her life, but does not move. She's still pulling on the door. The other man runs to the other door, hits it, cowering, crying, "Let me out!" He's pounding on the door, and the Myrmidon does not open the door on the other side. And all you see is this man slide smoothly across to him. And you hear a and that's
Whoa. I'm impressed with your murdering.
He's like, they are friends of Blythe and no
cut his
friends
legs
of
off.
mine. So on my slow action, I went. Fasts are all done. Zox, you did yours. It takes us to Grum and Slurg. Who of you two want to start, and what are you doing?
Slurg, you're ugly. You go first.
All right, Slurg. You got a dagger, and it is a nice jeweled dagger. And it has a perfect, sharp edge. It did not crumble the cheese. It simply sliced it.
Perfect. My intentions are to take a tray of cheese, casually walk over to the Mistress of Bone here, and strike up conversation, offering her some cheese.
Feel free to move over to her.
Strike up a conversation. That is not where I thought you were going with that.
When you walk, for those who were not here last episode, this, and Jimmy, you can close her out in a minute. This is the Mistress of Bone, pale blue face. She takes the skull mask off as you're approaching and sets on the ground. And you can see a trace line where the blue stops, almost like her face is painted on. Her flesh is normal for her hands. And she looks to you. She's in a toga, but she does have like a leather armor over it, a sword on her hip. She did not give the sword up. How she did that, you don't know. Nobody else has a weapon besides her in this room.
Cheese, my lady.
She looks down at you and she goes, "I do not eat." And did you hide your dagger? Or is it sitting on the tray?
Oh no, it's definitely hidden.
All right.
Sticking out underneath the tray.
I need a sleight of hand from you, Assassin, to see how well you hid this thing. If it's in your goblin pouch, like we described last time.
She's happy to see you.
Sharp objects don't do well in the goblin pouch.
We don't know that. It could be Teflon.
He's got a blunt weapons down there.
Pocket.
Oh, goblin pocket. That's what it was. Goblin pocket.
Goblin pocket.
Pardon me.
I
Yeah,
assume I'll have at least one boon.
For assassin? Or for murderer? Yeah, sure. And it's posed by my roll.
Or murdering.
I will roll in the open for this, and she gets one boon as well. She does not really care that you have a weapon. Yeah, I got a 21. What'd you get? 11? And she goes,
Oh.
21.
yeah.
You killed it.
She goes, and that knife, I assume that's for the cheese that you're hiding.
Well, it's not for you.
Let's see. Well, I am not a woman who eats, but and she looks out to Belissa on the raft that is just being sliced up by the chef and goes, "Your friend there could probably use some food." And she just walks away from you.
You get a lot of that, don't you?
And you, Grum, hear the door creak open as the Mistress of Bone walks in. And she goes, Is the baby about ready for the blessing? And she shuts the door behind her. Slurg, are you moving from that spot or are you staying there?
You know, clearly it was the cheese. It was the cheese, the smelly cheese. It wasn't me.
Well, you've been bathed, actually.
And oiled.
And oiled. Definitely. Are you moving towards Melissa, or are you going somewhere else for the next scene?
Yeah.
Where would you like to go?
I'm having a little bit of trouble making eye contact with Melissa.
Okay, she's trying to make it with you. So, where are you going? Since you're leaving her wet and dry and dead.
I'll probably get to about there, and I'm torn between walking forward and helping her, and I'll just leave it right there.
Okay. So we go into this room. Grum, you move back into the room, right?
Yes, I am moving into the doorway to
All right,
assess
in the
what
doorway.
I want to assess what I'm seeing first.
So there's two women that you saw walk past, the other Lanista, who's at the pool, and two guys come up out of the water and lean back against it. And one of them reaches out and says, "Are you paying us or not?" And he goes, "Lanistas do not pay." And he like moves the guy out of the way as you're walking into the other room. The two women that are sitting there are dressed in feathers. They take off the feather pieces so they're not as hot, set them next to them. The younger one here, starts making conversation with the gladiatrix to the side. Mistress of Bowen walks in and asks if the child is ready.
Right.
And the woman in the center says, yes, the child is ready. And when they pull the child out, it is strictly bone. The flesh on it, nothing. It looks like one of those pickled fetuses. Everything is tucked really tight to the bone. And she hands it to the doctor. The doctor, with a cloth made of chainmail, holds the child and starts to offer it up to the mistress. What do you want to do, Grum? Oh, wait, I forgot. I need a will save from you.
And I just want to say, things like, it looks like that pickled fetus, like we both saw that at some point.
Yeah, of course. We've all seen one of those before. We've all been to places that have those on the wall, like diners.
Oh my God.
Okay,
In this house.
you said a will save, just a
Will
regular
save.
will raid, but I don't got
Regular old will. Yeah, you ain't got nothing to help you with that. So it's a 10.
What's it?
Fail.
I got nothing. It's a simple roll. I got 0. I got shit.
Well, you get your bonus to it.
What bonus is that? There is no bonus.
Will, do you have a will bonus?
No.
Then you don't get one.
I'm a 10. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
It-
he said.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So,
What
as you
the hell
see
just
this,
happened to me? Yeah.
it is a minor. Sorry, not a minor. A moderate. As they hand the child over, and as it passes from his hand to hers, the child starts to grow to the size of an adolescent, skeletal. And she grabs it and blows into its mouth, and the body puffs up and swells like you're blowing up a balloon.
Who's doing
then she-
this?
The mistress of bone is.
Okay.
As you see
Okay.
energy move from her mouth into the guessing a creature, this petrified child, and its skin blows up and it swells to look like a normal adolescent teen. And she stands next to her, makes eye contact, and her eyes are glowing this eerie pale blue. And she starts saying something in another language, chanting. And the child, the now teenager's hands mimic her motions like a mirror. You take 1 point of insanity.
But you get to
Now-
ignore any insanity damage to your composure thanks to the card.
So I'm assuming I
will
changed
get-
my
yeah.
insanity from 0 to 1 on the character sheet.
You
is
got
what
it.
you're saying. Okay.
Insanity, yep. 0 to 1.
Okay.
But this is your chance. The papers have been moved to the floor, and one of the women look down and they see there's blood on the floor, and they look up at you, and you look down and your toga is bleeding. One of your wounds is opened back up.
What? Oh, I apologize. And I will.
blood
Yeah.
Is around the floor, and she goes, "You're bleeding, gladiator." And the gladiatrix looks at you and goes, "He's been bleeding the whole time he's been here. He doesn't even notice. That's what we do."
What do I know about the What do I know about she is the champion in the arena?
She is the current reigning champion in the arena. She is faced to fight the lion of the arena. The lion of the arena is a ginormous individual. He makes your Jotun friend look small.
Right.
The lion of the arena looks like this.
Uh-oh, here it comes. Something's
Is
coming.
that the?
That pop up?
Nope.
It did not.
Not yet.
Ooh.
But it's the dude. It's the metal guy beheading the gladiator, right?
No, it is not.
No, somebody
Here, let's
else.
Do this again. There.
Okay, here it
Up.
comes. Holy crap, Ola.
Oh,
Yeah, he's big.
crap.
Now, art's
Holy
by
shit.
Terran Fiddler. We have a bunch of art from them that we're going to be using. But they are the previous reigning champ, and they lost to the Iron Maiden, which is the man made of metal. And they are currently trying to get their seat back, and the gladiatrix is who they have to defeat. And that is the upcoming arena fight. Big one. This is like the creme de la creme crucible fight.
Ooh.
But she's not in. But I know she's not in league with the Beast dude.
She looks human.
I know. So I don't like the
Yeah,
Beast dude.
If you
So-
want to try to make a knowledge check on her, you can.
Yeah.
It's an intellect, if you have any professions that would lend to that,
No,
welcome to
you
do
know-
it before we hit break here pretty soon.
No, I don't. I'm a
Then it's just a
Krauser
straight
and-
roll, unless anyone's giving you bonuses that can
Yeah.
help you. Well, give me your roll. You're looking for a 10.
what I got there, boy.
All right. So you know there's two big things about her. One is a secret. My question to you is, do you want it open or do you want it just to you?
To me.
All right. The open thing you know about her is she will hire anyone who can nick her in combat. You must draw blood on her for her to hire you. But she currently is a gladiator. The fact that she's here means that she must be purchasing gladiators for her Lanista or Dominus is your guess. I will send this to you in roll 20.
Uh-oh. Okay.
And then
Oh, we got
while we're
secrets.
doing that, I'm going to move us back to the combat here before we start our break.
Yep.
Great.
I'm going to move us over here.